Kusampala. Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online Ayurveda and Yoga workshops, Embassy of India, Thimpu, ICCR's Nehru Vangshu Culture Center. Yoga teacher, I'm KVSSN Murthy here. My true prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties in the whole Bhutan. And coming recitation is another jewel from the Ayurvedic text. It is saying that importance of the food. It is clearly mentioned that ahara sambhavam vastuhu rogasya ahara sambhavaha hita hita viseshascha viseshaha sukha dukhayoho. Means the same food will be cause for the good health, but the same food will also cause for the impurities, and it will harm towards the physical health. If it will be a medicine, it will give good results. If it will be overdose, if it will it will give side effects in the form of obesity, in the form of other diseases and disorders. So here it is say it has another context also called food is the medicine, because if medicine will be in the overdose, the obviously the side effects will come. If medicine will be a proper doses at the proper timings with proper combinations, the concerned particular diseases or disorders will be calmed down. Here in this regard, we can understand that our hunger is our everyday disease, so that our food should be like a medicine for the to control or to satisfy the hunger only. If once we look forward for filling the abdomen, it will be like giving other causes in the means of obesity, or in the means of diabetes, in the means of constipation, in the means of insomnia, in kind of in many kind of stresses and depressions also. Right. Coming to the practices for the COVID protocol, so always try to follow physical distancing, safe physical distancing, and carry your masks and ear caps when you are in the crowdy places, and please cover your faces properly. And when you are coming back to the homes, please wash them properly. And surfaces, please don't touch any kind of surfaces when you are in the crowds, or when you are in the banks or any other offices and other malls. And hand hygiene and respiratory hygiene, as we mentioned, that always carry your hand sanitizer, but prefer to wash your hands with a soap water. But second priority you can give to these hand sanitizers. And respiratory hygiene, so you can use Anutaila and Shadbindu Taila to installing inside the nostrils morning once, in the evening once, to level the mucus or to give some positive changes in the mucus level. And nozzle gargling technique, estimadu powder or tripala powder, adding in the bearable hot water to clean the throat morning once or twice and evening once or twice. Especially when you are coming to the home, please use these techniques. And steam inhalation also very important technique to create good balance in the respiratory tract and respiratory system. So using eucalyptus oil or using ajwain seed oil also preferable. So, or you can use plain hot water also to take the steam inhalation. And proper sleep, 6 to 8 hours sleep required. 1 more hour required if you are more active in your office works, and if you are more active in the in front of the screens. And exercises, morning half an hour and evening half an hour exercises recommended, including back bendings and including breathing exercises and inverted postures also. And cloves powder and honey also very good application to get rid of the throat level infections, especially caused by the phlegm imbalances, mucus imbalances. And home Ayurvedic and kitchen remedies called turmeric and garlic and ajwain seeds and ginger and jaljeera, cumin and cinnamon and rock salt, pepper, ilachi and hing, asafoetida, and local honey and local cordyceps and local shilajit, and very important, simple and very important techniques to boost up the immunity as well as to boost up the metabolic activities also. So including this, so we can add golden milk preparation, especially in the evenings, and kada chai preparations in the mornings also, to give some more extra boosting to the immunity. And please remember, shilajit also, local Chyawanprash also very important, because it is a composition of 40 to 45 different Ayurvedic herbs. And in this week, as we know that we are seeing some of these simple home remedies, home Ayurvedic remedies for the obesity to meet the good results. Obesity is a condition because of the overstress, because of the overfood, because of not doing exercises. It's a depend on person to person, people to people. Also, it may be some people suffering from because of heredity and genes also. But that is a different sector. But in generally, obesity is a man-made mistake or self-mistake. And based on the desired strength of the particular participant, we have many remedies, but every remedy has its own strength. But some people will take some of the remedies as a good result oriented. Some of the people will take some other remedies as a result oriented. But anyhow, we have today's four important simple remedies. One is very simple: early morning, instead of taking tea or coffee, your first meal or first food should be like hot water and ghee. Hot water and cow ghee, plain cow ghee or local cow ghee. So you can add 100 ml hot water and add one and a half teaspoon ghee in that. Please remember here in this context, fat will not create fat. It is the carbohydrate catalyst to move the fat or to somewhat to pull the fat. So carbohydrate is a somewhat acting factor in creating fat related disorder. So that try to reduce your carbohydrate, try to slowly intake good fats in your food. And again, carbohydrate will not really satisfy the hunger. In just 3-4 hours again you will feel craving and you will feel hunger. But once you will give proper way of these fats and proteins to the body, your hunger level will be calmed down, it will be suppressed. So at least till 8 hours to 9 hours you will not feel special hunger. And the very simple preparation, this is also good to make your metabolic activities well. Ghee and hot water therapy early in the morning or just before to your breakfast also you can take this simple preparation. And coming to next one is broken wheat called dalia. So dalia porridge, fried seeds or fried grains. Dalia porridge also important, because here please remember carbohydrates are same in this dalia also, like as we have rice. But here in this special regard, dalia has more fiber content, so that somewhat it will not cause any constipation or any intestines level diseases. So it is also very important and very simple preparation. But please remember, but the people having this kind of heat bodies inside, like some of the people are overheat inside, for them dalia is good in the afternoons or in the evenings only. But remaining people can take like 3 portions in a day or 4 portions in a day. So while in the breakfast or while in the lunch and while in the in the evenings also. And very important next technique is called fenugreek or medika. It's a very simple technique to create balance inside the body. Especially it will strengthen the liver and pancreas both. So soak these seeds overnight and early morning eat these seeds in, just before your breakfast. So somewhat you will not, even though obesity, you will not catch diabetes or related disorders by this simple food technique. So fenugreek or medika, so it is available in the market, and overnight soak, and don't throw that water. Then including that water, please have them in the early in the mornings, empty stomach or before your breakfast also you can take. So next important instruction is cut the volume of your food. So if you don't want to use any kind of diet restrictions, okay, it's no problem. But please remember, whatever portions you are eating, first immediately cut the portions, cut the levels of the food, morning breakfast and afternoon and evening. And another instruction in this same instruction, volume reduction plus no snacking in between main meal to main meal, or in between breakfast to meal. Don't go for snacks, don't take snacks, because if once you repeatedly giving the food to the intestines, it cannot take that load. Again it will feel like overstrain. Because of overstrain, one can get easily that constipation and some kind of intestines and some kind of gastric like disorders. Right, please remember this kind of simple applications, if you really follow, in just 15 days you can see the good results. And please remember, obesity also caused because of over stress and over depression also. Please remember, when you are in stress or depression, don't go for overeating. And when we are meeting here at the same place, same topic with the same region tomorrow, we will see simple and good applications tomorrow also in Ayurveda for the same obesity and related issues. Let's join to the yoga class now. And even our yoga practices, every yoga pose, including sun salutations, also has its own importance to create good balance in the physical level as well as mental level. but the way how we are doing also very important. So at what pace we are doing, how many times we are doing, and how much time we are spending in the yoga class also very important. Please remember, yoga applications, posters or pranayama, mudra, bandha, meditations, these will work when our food details will be in a proper way. Unless yoga practices will not really work. Like as in traditional text, it's mentioned that yamadvaya. Yamadvaya means 3 hours in a day, 3 into 2, 6 hours practice recommended. If you don't want to do any kind of diet restrictions, anything, at least yoga exercises or any physical fitness exercises should be performed 6 hours in a day. Because in that case only, like our practices will be fruitful. As anyhow we don't have that much of time in a day, 6 hours, maybe some people we cannot do that kind of practices, so that at least we have to follow diet restrictions as well as yoga practices also. Okay, coming to sun salutations, and with the chanting of mantra, sloka and bijakshara also, like it's very important in before the sun salutations. But when you have your traditional belief to chant all these things, you can chant or you can take only physical exercises. So keep your position straight, inhalations, lift your both the arms up, above to the head called Kailasha Mudra. Then very slowly bring them down at your chest called Pranamasan, Anahata Pranamasan. Take a long, slow, deep inhalation, exhalations. And sloka and bijakshara. ॐ हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूषन् अपावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये ॐ ह्रां ह्रीं ह्रूं ह्रैं ह्रौं रः मित्र रविसूर्यभानुकगपोष्ण हिरण्यगर्भमरीच आदित्य सवित्र अर्क भास्कराय नमः. Stretch the arms forward, lift the arms completely up once, pull yourself up. From there slightly put a back bend called Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chakrasana, then slowly keep the body straight. And when you have lower back issues or neck issues or heart elements or blood fluctuations, now don't go for forward bend. Remaining people can do a standing forward bend called Pada Hastasana. Completely bend the body forward and stretch your right leg back as a back leg called Asva Sanchalanasana or horse riding posture. Push your body down and forward at a time. So when you have knee issues or pelvic issues or ankle issues or hip girdle issues, these postures may be performed with care. And back leg straight on the toes and back leg knee up against the gravity. Join your forward leg to back leg called Santulanasana or Dandasana. Then very slowly push your body completely down towards the floor called Ashtanga Namaskarasana or Sastanga Namaskarasana. And push your body forward, lift the body up. As a lifted head cobra posture throughout the practice, do not hang the body. Push yourself up against the gravity and against the shoulders, lift the chin. And back leg straight on the toes and push your body completely down inside called Parvatasana, mountain triangular posture. Alright, right leg forward as a forward leg called Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. Again push your body down and forward, lift your chin. And right, back leg straight on the toes and below leg, back leg knee up and slowly join your back leg to forward leg called Pada Hastasana. And lift your both the arms and the body up, completely lift the body up. Once pull yourself up and from there Pranamasana above to the head. Then with that Pranamasana you can slightly put a back bend at the Chandrasana or at the Chakrasana. Then very slowly keep your Pranamasana down at your chest level called Anahata Pranamasana. Then inhalation, lift the arms up. Then very slowly exhalation, wide the arms. Then very slowly bring them down, attach your palms at your thighs. After that, slightly wide your legs and lock your hands back. And few seconds, rest your spine, rest your breath. Long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. Then strides. So as per our regular schedule, today we have Danda Yoga Abhyas, stick yoga. Right, you can choose convenient pipes or convenient sticks, but take care while doing in your homes, take care of the electrical and electronic appliances. So right, few seconds, take a long, slow inhalation, exhalation. So open your two hands forwards for a small warm up towards your right side, full turn, then slowly come back. Left side, full turn and come back. Right side, full turn and come back. Left side, full turn Then very slowly come straight. Right. Take a deep inhalations and exhalations. Now hold the stick with the right arm after keep them vertical. So right leg back, left leg forward. So here also one small warm up. Lift the stick and few seconds move the stick clockwise and anti-clockwise, like without getting any inconvenience. Now like it will be a warm up as well as good exercise to strengthening your wrist joint as well as forearms, and few seconds stay now, relaxations now. Then long slow inhalation exhalation. Then same practice with the opposite side hand. Catch the stick with the left hand. Keep your right leg forward. Here also once move the stick forwards and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. Come back. Here also relaxation. Just long slow inhalation. In management of obesity, as we mentioned that every posture has its own importance. So the same posture can be performed in a easiest way, the same posture can be performed in a medium way, or the same posture can be done like in a advanced way also. So what we are doing here, we are not doing advanced postures, but we are doing very simple posture but advanced way of doing. So today also we have that Konasana, side bending posture. So take care of your body posture. In between your both the legs, create any convenient space. Then after that, put your sticks on your left side. So no need to turn your toes out. So keep your body straight. Then in the same leg line, so you use your stick, keep them vertical. Now use your right arm up. Then hold your stick with the right arm after incline the body towards your stick side. Now completely bend the body here and completely use this technique for better side bend and stay now. Throughout the practice, keep touch your both the hands, and for support you can hold the stick well. So here try to look up towards your above shoulder side, towards the sky, and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly rest your hands and relaxation. Then soon after that, again few seconds rest your arms in post stretches, posture stretches. Few seconds rest your two hands. Long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. And same exercise opposite side. So use your both the legs properly to make support and put your sticks on the right side. So open your right arm to catch your sticks. See that arm length must be equal towards the stick. Then after that, lift your alternate arm up and accordingly incline the body and hold the stick. So accordingly push your body and try to turn and stay for a while. Throughout the practice, keep pull yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then again slowly come back, release and relaxations. Just take a long slow inhalations and exhalations. Move your arm clockwise. Then after that anti-clockwise also. 1, 2 and 3. Reverse. Opposite side arm, same exercise. 1, 2 and last counts 3 and 4. Then take a long slow inhalations and exhalations. So we have coming to forward bends. If you have any issues with like bed pressure or lower back issues or neck issues, avoid these forward bends, or you can choose any easiest way of doing. So right here, right leg back, left leg forward. So use any kind of space, like medium space or maximum space according to your convenience. So this time hold your sticks with the two hands on back of the body. Then contract your both the hands. Alright, so while bending the body forward, lift your both the arms up and completely bend the body and stay on your forward leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly come back, resting and keep your body straight. Once few seconds, relax your legs, relax your thighs. Again, long, slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. Alright, hold your sticks properly with two hands. After that, change your leg, and your right leg must be your forward leg. Here also check your space, check your convenience, check your breath and rest and mat before doing. Alright, take a long, slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. So initially no need to stay more time in the posture. 5 seconds or 10 seconds enough. So when you are totally get into the practices, then only you can choose more time, 30 seconds or 1 minute or more than that in every posture. So hold the stick here. Then right, lift your like both the arms including the hands. Then try to put your head closer to the leg or completely bend the body forward and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly come back. Resting and slowly keep your body straight and fold the legs and down. Long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. So anyhow, we did some of the like forward bends postures. So obviously we have to do back bending postures also. So two back bending posture related to Ardha Chandrasana variation using the stick. Somewhat it's a balancing Danda Ardha Chandrasana. So take care of the balancing first. So try to put your right leg as a forward leg and check the convenience and take a long deep inhalations and exhalations. And put your sticks in the right leg line, back side of the body, but right side. So your right leg and your stick must come in a same line. And hold your sticks with your two hands. Adjust your both the legs for more bending. Hold your stick for bending and lift your chin up. Again, few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly come back. Rest and relaxation. Then few seconds release the strain and relax your legs and relax your arms and breath. Again, few seconds take long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. So in between posture to posture, when you think that your body requires some kind of stretches, immediately do the stretches. That will be support to the next coming practices. Then opposite side, same practice. Keep your left leg as a forward leg. So obviously right leg is your back leg. Then put your sticks behind the body in the line of the left leg, completely back side. Then hold your stick with your two hands. So adjust your balance and check your balance, check your breath. So when you want more stretching, you can stretch your legs also. Hold your stick. Then try to push your body back and stay here for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly come back. Relaxation and few seconds release. Alright. Then again soon after that, few seconds, rest your breath, rest your body posture, long slow inhalations and exhalations. So we will end up these practices by doing Pavana Muktasana. So here, try to sit properly on the floor and stretch your legs. Then few seconds, rest your back as a Sukha Dandasana. Then after that, according to your convenience, just sleep on the back, Shavasana. Then we are doing Pavana Muktasana. So while interference the stick called Danda Pavana Muktasana, keep your both the legs and hands together and fold your right leg. Bring your right knee on the abdomen. Then here check your dress and check your breath. Then after that slowly hold your stick and catch your stick, put your stick in between your thigh and calf muscle. Then hold your stick with your two palms, help, or you can choose elbows also, but lift your chin first. And now try to completely press your abdomen with the elbow support and few seconds stay, lift your chin up. But when you have cervical issues, this posture may not very suitable to you. And few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Enough. Then very slowly keep your head down and relaxation. One long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. Alright, the same thing here, opposite side. Once create balance by doing Shavasana, take a long, slow inhalation and exhalation. Then after that, slowly keep your arms and legs together. Then here also, once fold your alternate leg, left leg. Then try to put your sticks under your thigh. Right, with your two hands support or two elbows support, catch your stick to press your abdomen with the thigh. Lift your chin throughout the practice towards the knee, or if you have more flexibility to hold your head, you can hold your head also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly release. Then very slowly rest. Then slowly turn your sticks out. Then relaxation. Enough. Come back. Just few seconds relaxation. Take a long, slow inhalations and exhalations. So we will finish the same posture after adding two knees on the abdomen. Again, keep your both the hands and legs together, called Samasthiti. and fold your both the legs, keep your feet on the floor and bring your knees on the abdomen. Then very slowly hold your stick and try to put your stick under your calf region. Then few seconds wait for your breath and wait for your convenience. So once you will think that it is easily to do, now hold the stick with the two palms, then lift your chin up and completely press the chin towards the knees. Here in the same case, you can add your elbows also to press your abdomen more. So here throughout the practice, no need to hold the breath. Few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly come back. Leave your hands and leave your head. Then very slowly keep your feet on the floor. Then turn your sticks. Then very slowly relax from the exercises. Alright, open your both the legs and open your both the hands. Just long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. Alright, after that keep your both the legs and hands together towards your right side or left side. Completely turn and keep your remaining arm as a pillar in front of the chest on the floor. Use your below hand as a supporter, as a pillow under the head. With the use of two hands and two legs, and slowly get up and sit down. Alright, slowly keep your body straight. So because of this Pavana Muktasana series, people may get a small strain on the neck. Because of that strain, we can create one simple neck exercise. So here, interlock the fingers, lift the head up, try to put your two palms on the forehead. Lift your chest up, lift your chin also, press your neck, press your head towards the neck and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, then very slowly come back. Keep the head straight and slowly leave your hands and resting. So please remember, every yoga posture has its own importance. While it's coming with the simple available probes, it will double the movement, or it will create some more good balance, or it will create some more effect on the body. But the way how we are using, very important. And our next exercise pattern is pranayama, breathing exercises. So choose any convenient, comfortable posture. Today also I would like to do my lotus posture. Okay, take a long pause, inhalations and exhalations. So before pranayama also, it is recommended to take a small break immediately after yoga postures, and before your pranayama, take a small break. So in that break, you can have a small amount of water also for just to mouth wetting. Alright, and now coming to mantra sadhan and sloka and bijaksharas. Take a long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. Alright, coming to mantra sadhan. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyadham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadiyan Karishye. Om Sant Sant Santi. Right, slowly keep your hands down, long pause, inhalations and exhalations. So in other words, this sloka meaning is like pranayam purpose is, or the yoga purpose is not only for the physical well-being or material health, material wealth. So it has a purposeful journey towards the spiritual upliftment. So one should care about the physical body and the mind and the social health, and so that it will these three level states will be matured into the spiritual upliftment, as a spiritual upliftment called nirvana or samadhi. Alright, coming to actually practices, as we know, Kapala Bhati is a Kriya Abhyas, as well as Brahmari also we have pranayam today. Kapala Bhati is saying that Vastrava Loha Karasya Racha Purav Sasam Brahmau Kapala Bhatir Vikyata Kapadosha Visoshini. In this regard, it is mentioned that whatever phlegm related disorders or mucus related disorders inside, it will be totally suppressed or calmed down or somewhat nullified because of this Kapala Bhati practice. But the way what we are, like how much strength we will show in this Kapalabhati also important, but especially when people having this high blood pressure or any ailments in the head or ears or any heart ailments, it is better to take advice from the physician as well as yoga teacher also, especially yoga teacher who knows the practical schedules. And like a Brahmari pranayam, also it's a very important pranayam in regarding this sloka saying that Vaga Gosha Purakam Brunga Nadam Brungi Nadam Rechanam Manda Mandam Yogindra Na Mevam Abhyasa Yoga Chitte Jataka Chidananda Leela. It has a kind of like a reference called male B sound and female B sound. While inhalation male B sound, while exhalation female B sound. But our online for our online participants, I'm not creating two sounds. I'm creating only one sound while exhalation. Please remember this Brunga Nadam and Brungi Nadam. Brunga means male, Brungi means female. For this same names, we have many other names also in local dialects called Bruga, Brugi, Brusga, Brusgi. So many names. So do not confusion with the names. But actually in traditional yoga, Hatha Pradipika, it has mentioned that Brunga and Brungi only. Okay, coming to the practices again. Take a long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. So because of Brahmari pranayam, also it is saying that by this special yogic breath, mind is absorbed in a deep meditation state. It helps to awaken in the psychic energies or psychic sensitivities of a subtle because of the subtle vibrations. So the sound produced in Brahmari is very soothing. Thus the practitioners relieves the mental stress and mental strain. And also the people who are have repeatedly experience the over anxiety or over phobia or over anger, for them also this kind of pranayamas in a small combination ways very helpful. But in the morning and in the evening, especially this kind of pranayamas can be useful just before sleep also. But the people if the people who are having this insomnia, sleeplessness syndrome. Okay, keeping your position straight, spine straight, coming to Kapalabhati sadhan. First, keep your position straight and 30 strokes in 3 spells and starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep and long, slow inhalation and exhalation. Alright, second spell starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. And third, last spell towards 38th stroke starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again deep long inhalation and exhalations. So small break required after immediately Kapalabhati just before 2 pranayam. Here in Brahmari pranayam, if you have any ear issues or mentally retarded conditions, it is not better to jump immediately towards this Brahmari or any practices which are having sounds. Okay, keep your position straight. So I am doing here only 5 sounds while exhalations. So take long deep inhalation, close your ears with the palms or with any finger. While breathing out, make the sound of makar sound or male B sound inhalation first. Then slowly second deep inhalation. Then very slowly deep inhalation. And fourth count deep inhalation. And last inhalation. Right, soon after that, slowly release your arms. So because of these practices, neck may got little strain. For that, immediately you can lift your head just towards the right side, left side, go for your half cycle to relax the neck level issues. Alright, keep your position straight. Soon after this pranayamas, if you know well about the dharana practices, you can do the dharana or you can take any concentration techniques from the Trataka format, concentration techniques. Once you will finish your Trataka abhyasas or dharana practices, you can do some more relaxation to the mind and body through yoga nidra abhyas or through power naps. So once you will totally finish your yoga workout based on the time, based on the practices, so you may give 15 minutes time to take bath and further 5 minutes time to take breakfast. In the afternoon, before your lunch hour, please try to see all the possibilities how to give rest to the body and mind through yoga nidra abhyas or through power nap. So try to give more preference second time sleeping rather than second time eating. In the evening, after once you will be totally free before your dinner time. Take half an hour schedule to do this yoga, self yoga practices and including back bending exercises and including inverted postures, including breathing and breathe outs also, pranayam. And in composition of the food, please remember, do not depend only on the carbohydrates as well as don't depend only on the fats, do not depend only on the proteins. Please try to compose in proper way carbohydrates, limited carbohydrates, limited fats and more proteins and more vegetables and minerals including liquid diets. So tomorrow when we are meeting here at the same place for the same topics and same region, we will see still more good applications in Ayurveda for the same obesity and obesity management, as well as we will see Chair Yoga also. So thanking you all to giving me this wonderful opportunity and stay away from the all bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.